everybody, and welcome back to the Mind Catchers channel. My name is Valerie, and today we are talking about the Amrezy palette. I just received my PR package from ABH today, Anastasia Beverly Hills Cosmetics. I got it in the mail today, so I wanted to go ahead and open it up with you. There are some mixed reviews going around on this palette. We received a mirror, and that's it up there. And the palette itself, that's what it looks like on the back side there. So very nice. And Amrezy is a person, I don't think I follow her, but I did look her up on Instagram. And she has over 5 million followers on Instagram. She's, I guess, like a beauty influencer or lifestyle influencer. Very well known. So very glittery and glitzy, very pretty. When I open it up, there are 16 shades inside. 8 at the top, 8 at the bottom. And you have your large mirror. Ooh. The entire pink shade fell all the way out. That's what it did look like. I mean, there's still some in the pan, but oh, that was very pretty. It just all fell out, the whole thing. Look. So guys, be very, very careful. I'm not, you know, I didn't pay for this. This is a PR package, but I am a little upset that that came out like that. I'm hoping nobody else's will, but that is a bit upsetting. It was a gorgeous shade. It has glitz of gold in there, like a teal. It's very, very pretty. That would have been a very pretty shade. I mean, I can still kind of scrape around the sides, but everything is on the floor. So we're gonna move on. Okay, so we have 16 shades. I'm gonna hold it back a little bit like this, and I think I might do like an overhead shot and show you guys, but I'm still gonna go ahead and swatch the ones that remain. We have the shade Wasted, which is a pale pink, very pretty shade. Now, I don't particularly wear pale pinks on my skin tone, not on the eyes. I don't think I have really. It has to have a little bit more mauviness to it, but it's a very pretty shade. There is a glittery shade called Litty right next to that. Same type of shade as Barb, the one that fell out. Very pretty. That's it right there. It has like pinks and golds in there. It's beautiful. And like a light purplish hue to it. Very pretty. And I'm thinking with shades like this, you would have to use glitter glue and kind of pack it on where you want to pack it on. All right, the next shade right next to it is called Cupcake. And my hand is a little wet, so it's going to show up a little brighter and bolder. But there is Cupcake. That is gorgeous. That is a beautiful, beautiful pinky purple shade. That is so pretty. That just screams birthday to me. Beautiful shade. That's gorgeous. Okay, right next to that you have Dragon. That's letting me know if you wet your brush and apply these shades, you're going to get some great color payoff. That's Dragon right next to it. Beautiful shade again, nice neutral. The shade right next to it is called Leo. That's a beautiful, bold, electric blue. Look at that. Gorgeous. Next shade is a glittery shade again, kind of like the one that fell out. It's called Gemini. Oh, and that's beautiful. It's like it has silver, gold, and like a bronze in there. Silver, gold, and bronze, like all together. Very pretty. The shade next to that is called Gorgina or Gorgina. I hope I said it right the first time. That's pretty as well. That's a nice neutral. Okay, so that does it for the top row. I'm going to wipe these off my hand. And there is some glitter left over. You're going to get that glitter if you're using those glitter shades. All right, the next shade is Rezy, like the end of her name. Oh, that's a pretty pink. Very pretty pink. Now that's more like the shade pink I would wear. Not really into pale pinks. Not even on my nails too much. I really like deeper pinks. So that is pretty. I think that's going to be nice on darker skin tones. The next shade is called Anastasia. Good looking out, Amrezy. But that is pretty. Like a rose gold type shade. Here it is right here. Very nice. I haven't gotten any staining yet, but there is lots of glitter on my hand. All right, I know these two may not show up too well on my skin tone. I'm gonna lean the palette a bit and show it to you. They're Yawker. I put the name here, and OG. Both are like tans and browns. So I know they may not show up well on my skin tone. These will be great transition colors. But I'm going to give it a try. You may not see them. So Yawker is up there and OG is right there. Like I said, kind of blends in. You can still see it. I think I can see it. So you should be able to see it. The next one is called Šemsa. That's a pretty one. Here it is right here. And I do have a neighbor getting some work done to their house. So it is going to be some background noise, and I apologize for that. So you see it there on my finger, and here it is in the swatch. That's Šemsa. And then we have a shade called 1988, which is a dark brown. Okay, Šemsa, the one that I just swatched, is kind of staining. I do have a little bit of staining on my hand from that one. So just letting you guys know, I'm going to put 1988, which is a deep brown. That's showing up pretty well on my skin tone, surprisingly. That deep brown there. So I'm happy with that one. I like a dark brown in a palette. You guys know I love a dark brown and a black. The next shade is called BK, and this is a black. Very pigmented matte black. There it is right there. And the last shade is called Yugo. Oh, that's kind of like a very, very vampy, deep, purpley brown. I'm trying to get the best swatch I can get for that one. It's kind of like a bruise, the color of a bruise. All the way down here at the bottom. Alright guys, so you saw the swatches on my hand. I'm very pleased with the pigmentation on just about every shade here. I'm letting you know right now to be very careful opening up your palette. And those glitter shades, they're not really stable in the palette. They're very crumbly looking, and you saw what just happened. So it's like they're packed in there, and I don't see what would have held it inside either way. I really don't know. So that's my only pet peeve with it. But the packaging is beautiful, and the colors are very, very nice. I asked on YouTube on my YouTube post, I asked with the picture of this palette, would you guys like this palette? You think this is something you're going to pick up or no? And a lot of you guys said no. I did get a few answers where people said, oh, this looks like the Jackie Aina palette, or this looks kind of like the Riviera palette, and looks kind of like they bit off of that palette as well. So let's check it out. Let me get my Riviera palette, let me get my Jackie Aina palette, and let's see how close they are. All right, so guys, here is the Riviera palette. And here we are. I do see a bluish green, but I can look at them right now and let you know it's not a dupe. There is a bright pink. And I can look inside of the Amrezy palette right now and let you know it's not a dupe. I'm going to hold them up together, but it's not a dupe. I see some gold, but definitely not a dupe because this is a bright gold. All the golds in the Amrezy palette are more of old gold or antique golds, but not this bright, not a yellow gold, not at all. So I don't see any dupes at all, really. This one, what is this, Yacht? Maybe similar to Gorgina or Georgina. Let me put them together and show you. Similar, there are a few similar shades, but there are no dupes. You can see it's obvious that there are no dupes. The closest ones would be Yacht and the Gorgina. I'll swatch them together, but I still don't think that those are dupes. I'm going to put Yacht at the top and the Gorgina at the bottom. No, they're not dupes. They're close, but they're not dupes. And out of the rest of them, no dupes. There is Palm in 1988. I'll do that. They look fairly close. Those are browns. Let's see. All right, so Palm is a deeper brown. And it seems like it has more of a red undertone maybe. And 1988 seems like it's like a true brown or more of an orange undertone. So to me, not dupes. So those are the closest. Those two blues in the palette, the Leo and I don't know how to say that, Seychelles from the Riviera palette. My hand is a little wet, but I'll give you guys swatches of those. Those are not dupes. I can look at them and tell. Both are bright and bold. Yeah, but totally different blues. Okay, the pinks, not close at all. One is matte, one is not. And they're lighter and darker. The purples are not matches. So they're not matches. It does give you that similarity because there's pops of color through it. I could see where you kind of thought so, but no dupes in here. Let's pull out the Jackie Aina palette. Again, you have a brown in here. Where is it? Right there. And you have, oh, maybe this shade is similar. So let's hold them up together. Jackie Aina palette will be at the bottom. So I hope you can see, honestly, there's no dupes there either. Both palettes just give you their own flair. I still love the Jackie Aina palette. The closest to Big Wig is a very deep purple. And the Šemsa is more of a deep burgundy-ish shade. I don't see a match here, but I'll give you the swatches just in case anybody tries to tell you, oh, it's a dupe. No. I'm giving you Big Wig at the top, and I'm going to give you Šemsa at the bottom, and you'll see they're not matches at all. Okay, so two different tones totally. Big Wig is up here, Šemsa's down there. There is a shade in the Jackie Aina palette called Pinker. Where is it? Right there. I'll give you that one as well because I'm looking at it and I say, okay, they're kind of close. So just to let you know, yeah, definitely a different pink shade. They're not matches. So you have all three right there. Different tones all together. Okay. You have Ginger, New Yorker, and OG. They seem similar, those browns. So let me give you swatches of those. All of these are brown, so they're kind of going to get lost on my skin. But I want to show you, I don't think, if anything, these will be the closest. Right, Jackie Aina Ginger is much deeper than the New Yorker and the OG. All three of them are there, but in person, the ginger is deeper. So let me see. 1, 2, and ginger from Jackie Aina is down here. They're very similar, but the ginger is definitely darker. I'm going to give you credit in 1988 if I haven't done those two. All right, here's 1988 and here's credit from the Jackie Aina palette. All right, guys, so I showed you all palettes against each other, at least the ones that you guys said that you thought were similar. Riviera, Amrezy, Jackie Aina, no dupes. So you can rest assured that you're not going to get the same color again and again and again. I really do like the Amrezy palette when I saw it, and I love glitter. So if you're a person that does not like fallout and doesn't like glitter, leave it alone. Okay, but if you don't mind and you know how to work with it and stuff like that, I think it's a good buy. I think it's very pretty. And that is it. I will talk to you guys in the next video. Cyber kisses. Bye.